Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the handoff on a counter. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion sets up a third down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. Gets some space around the 30. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here comes the handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. And the Mustangs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quick throw, catch made. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
By completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the Canes trying to cash in here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Hand off to the right side. An impressive spin there. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hurricanes come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry up.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The back's got it, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And at first down, they go right back to him. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Mustangs line up on 1st and 10 now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. They're going to run it. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line. The Mustangs will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ponies. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Turner trying to create good field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
2nd down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going, or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Canes looking to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Toss play to the outside. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Touchdown for the U. This quarterback on fire today. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They're going to run it here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. There's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. Oh, the ball on the ground. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Oh, man. That's got to be tough for this offense. They thought they were about to get a chance to start a new drive. You got your helmet on. You're ready to trot out on the field just like that. You're headed back to the bench to wait for another opportunity.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Took contact on the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Handoff running right. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Mustangs are on the move here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made inside the 10. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The Mustangs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires. Now they get a tough decision here on fourth down.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's a first and 10 play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes getting set on first and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt is no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Hands off to the left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
3rd down coming up after that running play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Finds room at the 30. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third and short, they hand the ball off. Defense all over that play. They stop it. He did not get the first down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, SMU. This offense is still clicking.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
Which makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense retakes the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot here. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Handoff in a single back formation. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today. Showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed. Some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards. And a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And the Mustangs will send the punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. Looking to chuck it again. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA